I enjoyed smoking Camel menthols with my friends. I enjoyed the social aspect of smoking in college. At the mall, working the mall, going outside and meeting random people through smoking, I enjoyed all of that. I couldn't smoke inside anymore. So I said, I need something that I can do inside. I can't make any scientific claims. For me personally, very soon after I started vaping only, no more cigarettes. I stopped having mucus in the morning from coughing. I could smell things. Within a month after, smelling cigarette smoke was disgusting to me. When I smell people that come in here that smoke, I don't say anything to them, but I can smell it so strong. And I'm like, did I really used to smell like that? Did I really think that I was passing off as a non-smoker to my girlfriend in high school? Who was I kidding? Because that stinks, dude. And I can breathe better, right? I don't get sick as often. So I used to have this thing where twice a year I'd have this debilitating allergies where I would be laid up in bed for a few days, just coughing mucus. I don't want that anymore. So is vaping healthy for you? The answer is no. Is vaping healthier than smoking? Yes. Is inhaling anything better than inhaling nothing? No. But I will argue that if you live in a city where there's a lot of cars and you walk behind them, you can smell that. I'd say that's worse than vaping. So the science behind that, there's been studies of clean rooms where they test to see the amount of toxins in the air. In every study they've ever done on vaping, there's less toxins than the legal limit required by any workplace. So less than the legal minimum. The Royal College of Physicians have said that vaping's at least 95% safer than smoking. At least 95% safer. Smoking has 4,000 chemicals, including arsenic, tar, carbon monoxide, all that. There's no combustion in this, there's no fire. So there is no carbon monoxide. There is no tar, there is no arsenic. We know what's in vaping as much as the media will like to tell you we don't. They're my recipes, like, we know what's in them, we make them. 4 main parts of a bottle of juice, okay? Nicotine. We have to put the contains nicotine even on 0 nicotine based off of like federal regulation, okay? Nicotine is the addictive substance that is in cigarettes. It is what you're addicted to when you're a smoker. Nicotine itself is not a carcinogenic. It is not something that is deemed as harmful by itself. In some cases, it's used to treat things like depression, but I'm not going to cite all of that. The second ingredient of this is vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is a liquid that's based off of sugars that you can buy at the grocery store. It is in a lot of things that we use on a day-to-day basis. It's not carcinogenic, nor is it deemed dangerous. Propylene glycol. Now you'll see the media try to say formaldehyde. That is not the case. Propylene glycol is an ingredient in formaldehyde, just like sugar is an ingredient in cake. That doesn't make sugar cake, and it doesn't make propylene glycol formaldehyde. Propylene glycol is in things like inhalers, toothpaste, and other everyday objects that you use every day, and it is deemed safe for human consumption. And last but not least are the flavor extracts. So flavoring extracts that are used in this are the same ones that are food grade, FDA approved, all across the board. The companies that make the flavors that we use for these, the same companies are making the flavors that go into energy drinks and pretty much anything you consume that's not 100% natural flavors, right? There's flavor in everything you eat every day, whether you know that or not. When you drink a grape soda, it's artificial flavoring. When you drink this, that, and the fourth, it's artificial flavoring. That's all it is, it's flavor extracts. Beers, coffees, all of them, right? Now, what those break down into, each flavor, I don't have the chemical analysis for that, but I know that the flavor as a whole, it's the way it is deemed safe for human consumption, so I can only assume that the whole thing is deemed, because it is deemed, right? So if I take something that's deemed safe and something's deemed safe and mix them together, I would assume it's still deemed safe, right? So that's where we're at. I have a couple of juice lines. They're manufactured for me in a lab in Georgia, an ISO 7 sanitary lab, has to have air quality control, bio-suits. So all of our stuff is manufactured there now. Generally, older people prefer either a tobacco or a menthol. And I mean probably over 50 to 60. Will prefer not as fruity, so bourbon tobacco is a flavor that's very popular with older people. Straight tobaccos, menthols, those do really well with like an older crowd, probably from the years of smoking regular cigarettes and menthol. I would say the younger crowd, because of what they hear from media, come in and ask for fruits a lot, specifically something like mango, because they've heard about jewel mango pods. So because they've heard that buzzword, that's what they ask for. But what's interesting is the trends in vaping flavors changes every year. So a few years ago, the big trend was custards. Everything was a friggin' custard. Then like this past year, it was ice. Adding ice to everything. Everything had ice in it all of a sudden, which I did not like. So it's trends. It's trends that happen. So in August of 2016, the FDA announced their deeming regulation. The FDA deeming regulation is what's going to kill the vaping industry, most likely in the next 10 months.